welcome back to HR Masterclass. I'm Isaac, and this is the final lesson in our comprehensive 7-part series on the human resource management environment. Over the past lessons, we have covered the internal factors affecting HR, the external factors, and various detailed case studies exploring real-world HR challenges. Today, in Lesson 7, we're diving into a complex case study that highlights how an organization effectively integrates both internal and external HR environmental factors to craft a resilient and forward-thinking HR strategy. This lesson will provide you with practical insights on how HR leaders balance internal elements such as culture, leadership, and policies with external pressures including legal regulations, economic fluctuations, technological change, and social expectations. Understanding this integration is critical for HR professionals aiming to build adaptable, competitive workplaces in today's fast-changing business environment. Let's explore the story of Eco Foods Incorporated, a mid-sized food manufacturing company that's navigating rapid industry changes and rising competition. Case Study 5, Eco Foods Incorporated, Balancing Internal and External HR Environment Factors. Company background: Eco Foods Incorporated began as a small local food producer and, over the past decade, has grown into a regional player known for quality and sustainability. However, the company now faces intense market competition, rapidly evolving consumer preferences, tightening labor laws, and accelerated technological innovation. To stay competitive and maintain employee satisfaction, Eco Foods' HR department must thoughtfully align its internal HR environment with these external forces. Key HR challenges and strategic responses. 1. Aligning organizational culture with market expectations. Context: Eco Foods' organizational culture has traditionally been hierarchical and focused on routine processes. The external environment, however, demands greater innovation, agility, and employee empowerment to keep up with evolving consumer tastes and speed of change. HR challenge: how to evolve the company's culture to become more adaptive and innovative without losing the sense of tradition and stability that employees value. Balancing respect for legacy practices with the need for flexibility and creativity. Strategic HR actions: conducted a comprehensive culture audit involving employee surveys, focus groups, and leadership interviews to identify cultural strengths and bottlenecks. Launched innovation workshops encouraging employees at all levels to contribute ideas and pilot new products or processes. Established cross-functional teams to break down silos and foster collaboration across departments. Celebrated company heritage and values through storytelling initiatives and recognition programs to maintain employee connection to legacy. Expanded insights: culture is the heart of the internal HR environment. It shapes how employees think, behave, and collaborate. Adapting culture requires careful balance. Too much change risks alienating employees, too little risks irrelevance. By engaging employees in culture change, organizations foster ownership and reduce resistance. Outcome: 50% increase in employee participation in innovation projects within 12 months, shortened product development cycles, leading to faster market responsiveness, improved employee engagement scores, indicating stronger alignment with new cultural goals. 2. Leadership development in a changing regulatory landscape. Context: Eco Foods faces new labor laws requiring enhanced workplace safety standards, mandates on diversity and inclusion, and flexible work regulations. Leaders at all levels must understand and embody these requirements to ensure compliance and maintain a positive work environment. HR challenge: equipping leaders with the knowledge, skills, and mindset to navigate complex legal requirements, shifting leadership styles toward inclusiveness, empathy, and digital collaboration to support a diverse, hybrid workforce, strategic HR actions. Rolled out an extensive leadership development program combining classroom training, e-learning modules, and coaching focused on legal compliance, inclusive leadership, and managing remote teams. Created a diversity inclusion task force comprised of senior leaders to champion equity initiatives and serve as role models. Revised remote work policies to comply with labor laws, ensuring fairness and flexibility while maintaining productivity. Expanded insights. Leadership is a critical lever for managing the HR environment, especially during regulatory change. Leaders who are knowledgeable and empathetic not only ensure compliance but also inspire trust and commitment. Ongoing development and accountability mechanisms sustain these leadership behaviors. Outcome: successful completion of an external compliance audit with 0 violations, increased representation of underrepresented groups in leadership positions by 15% over 18 months, higher employee satisfaction ratings related to leadership accessibility and support. 3. Adapting workforce planning to economic and technological shifts, context, automation, artificial intelligence, and digital tools are rapidly transforming job roles within the food manufacturing sector. Simultaneously, economic uncertainty means workforce demands fluctuate unpredictably. HR challenge: ensuring employees have the skills needed for new technologies, building a flexible workforce model to quickly respond to changes in demand without sacrificing morale or productivity. Strategic HR actions: developed a comprehensive reskilling and upskilling program leveraging online platforms, on-the-job training, and mentorship to prepare employees for automation and digital tools. Introduced flexible staffing strategies including contingent workers, part-time employees, and freelancers to scale workforce efficiently. Implemented workforce analytics to forecast labor needs and identify skill gaps proactively. Expanded insights: economic and technological external factors force HR to rethink traditional workforce planning. Investing in employee development not only future-proofs talent but also boosts engagement. Flexibility in staffing models enhances organizational agility while managing labor costs. Outcome: 70% of targeted employees completed new skills training within 1 year, reduced average hiring and onboarding time by 30%, improving responsiveness to market demand. Maintained high employee morale despite changes, reducing turnover by 10%. 4. Strengthening employee relations amid external social movements, context, increased attention to social justice, environmental responsibility, and employee well-being influences workforce expectations. Employees seek meaningful work and expect their employer to act ethically and transparently. HR challenge: addressing employee concerns about equity, inclusion, and sustainability authentically, embedding social responsibility into HR policies and culture to build trust and align with societal values. Strategic HR actions: formed employee resource groups focused on gender equality, racial justice, sustainability, and mental health to give voice and support to diverse employees. Incorporated corporate social responsibility goals into individual performance reviews and reward systems, making social impact a shared responsibility. Hosted regular town halls, listening sessions, and pulse surveys to understand employee perspectives and respond promptly. Expanded insights: external social movements create new expectations that directly impact the internal HR environment. Organizations must genuinely listen and act to build a culture of trust, respect, and shared values. Doing so improves retention, brand reputation, and employee motivation. Outcome: ERG membership tripled within 2 years, reflecting employee engagement. Increased retention rates among diverse employee groups by 20%. positive media and stakeholder recognition for EcoFood's social responsibility initiatives. 5. Leveraging technology for integrated HR management. Context. Digital transformation presents both opportunities and challenges for managing HR processes efficiently and strategically. HR challenge: implementing HR technology that connects recruitment, performance management, compliance, and learning seamlessly, enhancing employee experience with easy-to-use platforms and data-driven insights to inform decision-making. Strategic HR actions: deployed a cloud-based human resource information system integrating applicant tracking, onboarding, learning management, and performance appraisal modules, leveraged workforce analytics dashboards to monitor key HR metrics like turnover, engagement, and compliance risks in real time, launched mobile HR apps giving employees 24/7 access to payslips, leave requests, training materials, and feedback tools. Expanded insights: technology is no longer just an administrative tool but a strategic enabler in the HR environment. Seamless systems reduce manual errors, improve transparency, and empower employees. Data analytics enable proactive HR management, aligning internal processes with external conditions. Outcome: HR administrative tasks efficiency improved by 40%. Freeing HR staff for strategic initiatives. Employee satisfaction with HR services rose by 25%. Improved compliance. Reporting accuracy and timeliness. Key takeaways from EcoFood's experience: successful HR strategies must continuously balance and integrate internal strengths. Evolving organizational culture requires thoughtful engagement to retain identity while embracing change. Leadership development aligned with regulatory and social expectations is key to sustainable compliance and engagement. Workforce agility through reskilling and flexible staffing prepares organizations for uncertain markets. Authentic employee relations aligned with social movements build trust and employer brand. Technology integration enables HR to act efficiently and strategically in complex environments. Reflection for you: how does your HR strategy currently integrate internal and external factors? What challenges have you faced in balancing these? What ideas from EcoFoods can you apply in your workplace? Drop your thoughts, questions, or experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Conclusion: thank you so much for joining this HR Masterclass series on the human resource management environment. Mastering the interplay between internal and external factors is essential for HR professionals looking to create workplaces that are resilient, inclusive, and future-ready. Revisit any of the previous lessons to deepen your understanding and keep practicing these principles in your HR roles. Remember, in HR, change is constant, but with the right approach, you can turn challenges into opportunities. Stay tuned for more advanced HR topics coming soon.